Hello, my fellow humans. Keith the Human, Park City, Kentucky. It is May 5th, 2025. Uh, the weather here has been shitty all weekend. I planned on going on a kayak trip with a friend of mine, and yeah, the weather decided we weren't going to do that. And it was Derby weekend, and I guess he just made the big old mud mess up there. I never paid much attention to Derby. I saw a picture of it on my news feed. And I guess the horse that won it was named Sovereignty. How about that? Of course, it was Canadian. But yeah, that Derby never did much for me. Bunch of hobnobbing and silliness as far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is. Had a interesting Facebook conversation today with somebody. Not really a conversation. I read the post and I made a reply, and they'll probably get mad and unfriend me, but that's okay. It was one of those, oh, I'm just so sick of everybody posting about politics and religion. You know, that's the thing that divides people. I don't want to divide people. I want people to come together. You know, post happy stuff, yada, 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 yada. Hey, man, I'm all about coming together, too. But I ain't going to just bury my head in the sand and pretend all this shit ain't going on. Because a lot of people are going to get hurt and a lot of people are going to die over this. And I think it's our duty to expose as much of this shit as we can expose. Try to get anybody we can get to listen, to open their eyes, to understand what is happening right now. Because a lot of people are fucking clueless about what is happening right now. That's all Democrats say this, Republicans say that, they all the same. No, this is not politics right now. This is an evil trying to take over our country, trying to take over the fucking world, is what it's doing. God, that not talking about politics and religion. I'm going to do a whole video on that, but good God, that's what got us here in the first place. Pretending shit was okie dokie fine is what got us here in the first place. Not understanding how anything works is what got us here in the first place. Being prejudiced, being racist, and being ignorant is what got us here in the first place. Pretending that it's not going on is not going to make it not go on. And everybody's going to be affected by this real soon. I predict the next 6 months we're crashed. We're going to be in another depression. Within that time, I believe we're going to be in a world war by the end of the year. Or sooner. These fools that he's got manning the battle stations, per se, in our government. None of them are qualified to do shit. They're weakening us every fucking where they can. Trying to destroy the Department of Education. They're trying to destroy the EPA. They're trying to destroy the post office. They're trying to take away our Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. He's already lowered wages for federal workers who do work on federal contracts. It was up to $17.76 if you had a government contract. That was the minimum they could pay you. He dropped it back down to 13 something. On top of getting rid of all those federal workers. Now, they've got people that work in airports telling people not to fly because it's dangerous, because they're undermanned. We pulled away from the World Health Organization. Fired a bunch of people at the CDC. Ended a bunch of programs. Ended a bunch of programs that were trying to fucking cure cancer. And I'm just supposed to sit here and fucking think about butterflies and puppy dogs all day. I don't know how a lot of y'all roll or how you work. I don't work that way. Now, I ain't always been the most upright son of a bitch. But by God, I'm gonna call this shit out. I try to do the best I can to try to live the right life now. Made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of stupid shit in the past. A lot of evil shit I've done in the past. But I'm not there now. I am trying to do something good, and I'm trying to do something righteous by pointing out this evil son of a bitch and what he is doing. I just don't follow politics. You know what politicians do? They make policy. It's part of politics. They make policy on every fucking thing in your life. But I just don't keep up with it. I just like giving them my money. Well, I take that money out, boy, and I just sit here and whatever you want to give me, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't get into politics. And then they same people, they get them all pissed off at the people they're trying to help them. Bite the hand that feeds them. And lick a billionaire's butthole. It's unbelievable. They got them at war with everybody that ain't white. Because they don't understand what team they're on. This is class warfare, brothers and sisters. Has been from the start. We've been at war with these rich cocksuckers our whole lives. Most of us don't know it. Most of us never cared to even bother to see what was going on. But we should know now. Everybody should know now. It's been blatant. What Elon Musk and his flunkies been doing is it's unbelievable they let them do it. They'll throw that out there. If they don't open your eyes. But, no, a lot of people, look, they're looking for that fraud. All that fraud there. And they're the ones perpetrating the fraud. When their president has 34 felonies for fraud. 3 more grand jury indictments. Oh, fraud. But, you know, it's us. It's the federal workers that were just, not doing their jobs. Those damn park rangers out there showing people in the park, they don't need them jobs. Yeah, we just supposed to sit back and shut the fuck up about it and paint little pretty pictures, I guess. Get our coloring books out and smile and have hearts in our eyes and la 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 like Snow White. Sorry, I ain't wired like that. I don't have any kids. I really don't have much family that I talk to anymore. It's over this shit. Not just Trump. A lot of this happened way before Trump. This right-wing dog shit. Right when they started denying science, when they started denying climate change was real, that was when I was like, man, you motherfuckers, I can't no more. No matter what you try to show them, they've been so indoctrinated by Fox News and all these AM radio talk shows and that fucking Rush Limbaugh and goddamn, man, they have done a number on us. These rich motherfuckers that back these people, that put them in these positions to lie to us, to rip us apart and spread the lie that both sides are the same. No, they ain't. Not by a fucking long shot. I just can't believe, we're still here. That we let this unqualified lunatic back in the White House. They're suing the Supreme Court right now. Stephen Miller, that little Nazi motherfucker, one of his groups is suing the Supreme Court right now. John Roberts in particular. They're still to find court orders from other U.S. courts. Oh, they're renaming some more shit, some holidays and stuff, though. You know, we got the Gulf of America now, and he gonna do something with a Veterans Day. It's a bunch of fucking horse shit. I can't remember what it was. I can't. He want to rename something else. Steal Greenland and attack Canada and attack Mexico and pave over Gaza Strip, but you know that shouldn't concern me. You know, I'm speaking up right now. I don't know how many years I got left, but I'm hoping a lot of y'all's kids have a lot of years left. And if we don't speak up and we don't do something, they ain't gonna have shit. They ain't gonna have a world to fucking live in. My God, when you can't breathe the air and you can't drink the water and you can't eat the fucking food because they've deregulated everything, because they fucking privatized everything, when they got us all living on slave wages, the ones they don't fucking put in prison. I mean, he's jerking people up off the street right now, not even giving them any kind of due process against the Constitution, and sending them to fucking prison camps in another country. You know who else did that fucking shit? Fucking Hitler did that fucking shit. See, a lot of people don't know the concentration camps started in Poland. They didn't start in Germany. He took it away from the German people so they couldn't see it. They got them up and going. Then they run out of room, so they moved them over in that country too. But people can look at that picture, what they's doing, those guys in that prison, and go, oh, they deserve it. Fuck you. Ain't nobody deserves that kind of treatment. You sure ain't got no Jesus in you if that's the way you feel. So I guarantee you, Jesus would be against that shit. And speaking of Jesus and these Christian national fucking lunatics that are in Trump's ear, trying to bend all the laws, the ones that wrote Project 2025 that they're shoving down our throats right now. You talk about some horrors that will befall mankind if they get their way. Y'all think the Salem witch trials were bad? You ain't seen shit to what these people will do. The experiments that Elon Musk will do on their brains with his monkey bullshit. But, you know, smell the flowers. Look at the pretty sky. Let's not talk about anything that's going on. Let's just do-die day all day long. Take a Xanax, take a Valium, and everything will be fine. Ah, shit, here comes the train, y'all. Well, I'll holler at you more later. Keep fighting a good fight. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Peace.